What's going on, Vanquishers? Charlie here from the Vanquishers TCG. I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. I am the creator and developer of the Vanquishers TCG.
Hey everybody, this is Jason over here, creator and developer on the sideline of Mr. Charlie. Also, I'm dealing with the marketing social media platforms. If you need to get in contact with us, just go ahead and you can hit our Discord, which I'm spamming in the chat, as well as you can go through our social medias and message us there.
Hey everybody, my name is Jose, and I am the web and app developer for Vanquishers TCG.
So the web and app developer. Actually, we got quite a bit of good news that we're going to go ahead and announce today. We have quite a bit of updates as well. So first thing we want to go ahead and let you guys know about that has not, if you have not registered, I don't even know why you guys are waiting. We're giving off a big opportunity for you guys to be able to beta test this game, especially if you have PC and if you have Tabletop Simulator. I believe Jason is setting up other means to help you guys to potentially even beta test if you don't have Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, if you have a computer, we'll work with you guys. We'll see what we can do about getting extra Vanquisher account set up where you can log in, a one-time login to play along the game with us. On our end, we'll set it up and give you a login and password for a specific amount of time.
Definitely reach out to us. Jason's definitely paying attention to his Discord. If you guys do not have Tabletop Simulator, feel free to reach out to him on the Discord, or just register to our website and just underneath the comments go ahead and say, hey, listen, I don't have Tabletop Simulator. How can we work this option out? And we'll see what we can do to accommodate everybody.
For everybody that's already registered through the website, I pretty much sent out an email to everyone that has registered, so they can take the survey and all that stuff. Pretty much asking if you have everything, like we were mentioning about the tabletop simulator and the heads. Like you have to have a set of headsets and at least a microphone, like that we can communicate with each other. But
and if you don't have a headset or keyboard, I mean, ideally you're gonna have to have.
You're gonna have to have a keyboard.
I don't know how you'll be able to be on a computer without a keyboard, but
like this,
if you don't have a headset or a mic and you gotta type your responses, it'll slow things down. But we'll still work with you as need be. We understand that some people may not have it, but we'll definitely work with you, right, Jose?
Yeah. And if you haven't registered, you can go on the site right now and click on one of the buttons where it says, pretty much on the first part of the website, you can actually click the button and it'll take you straight to the register.
No, I was just gonna say, if anybody has any difficulties or any issues or anything like that, you can always add into our Discord and communicate directly with us on the Discord right there. All of us are in there, so when you message in there, we're seeing that like basically in real time. You know, when somebody gets an email, we all work 9 to 5, so getting to those emails sometimes gets a little slow, but I promise you we look at all of them.
Yeah, we really appreciate everybody's patience too, by the way. Over the weekend, we did have a little bit of trouble errors when we initially launched those emails out. We were having issues on some people registering, but we really do appreciate everybody that has reached out to us to let us know those concerns, so that way we could have addressed them quickly. Jose was on it like stat, so
yeah.
he can only get on things if we know if there was issues. So if anybody that has tried to register and didn't manage to complete the process and didn't know how to go about addressing us, it has been corrected, it's been fixed. So if you want to go ahead and re-register, please re-register, and we'll go ahead and make sure that we get you guys slotted in for the beta test. Now keep in mind, you will be beta testing with the developers. You'll be able to lay your feedbacks, how much you feel about the game, any adjustments or changes that you feel, and just straight out tell us what you think. And then afterwards, there'll be a questionnaire that we'll send you guys to go ahead and respond with your questionnaire and then send it to us to better enhance this game.
We're all making time in our schedules. We're trying to make sure that we can meet the demand of whoever wants to play the game with us, whoever wants to give feedback, whoever wants to, just have a fun time. Definitely just know whenever you put that time in, you could randomly get one of us. It's like when you get the Cracker Jack box and you get a five at the bottom, you're gonna end up. You might get me,
It's like
the winner. You
Ooh.
might get, Charlie over there. You never know. You might even get Jose while he's over there typing code, and he might be putting in a little extra thing on there, and you don't even know what's happening.
Up,
Yeah.
down,
down.
left,
Up,
right,
down.
That's right. A, B, start. He gonna do that to y'all now.
Don't you? Hey.
And we know you guys don't see Brandon, but he's here. He's just busy tonight, but he will be here next week.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move into the game board. So I know that we haven't touched onto the game board in a little bit of time here. So we're going to go ahead and touch on new updates. Now, this was a lot of feedback we ended up getting from some of the community about the indicators. So this is the old layout that we left out with you guys on the actual board here. So with Saigon, this was the old Saigon that we had. So we did a color coding system where, and the old weapon cards, let's just use the Crimson Rifle for example.
For example.
Yeah, thank you, Jose.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so we used to mark the item card here. So as you can see where the actual mouse is hovering over, the item, whereas the dagger is also an item. So in our universe, our cards broken down to pretty much 3 different types. For the new viewers that are monitoring our game right now, we break them down to power-ups, we break them from items, and we also break them down from ability cards. So it was a bit confusing for some people. It looked like just a bunch of black and white, and just some people just like to have identified the cards immediately. So we heard a lot of you guys that made suggestions, and we really appreciate it. So what we decided to do was add a color coding system and a tab that we placed on top of the cards. So that way it will help identify and make things just a little bit easier to identify who is who and what is what. And the same thing applies for our heroes. Our heroes, the same thing. We kind of made them to where you will obviously identify who is a solar class, or who is a this class, or who is a vanquisher. So we're going to go ahead and show you some of the changes. So over here we have the old abilities and all the old stats. So up here on top we have some of the changes. So let me use Saigon for instance. I'm going to pull Saigon down right next to the old Saigon. So the major things you'll notice immediately will be the any class. Now, I know the any class that's in there basically signifying that he is a vanquisher. So any class, we made it in RGB coloring, and we kind of went back and forth as a team to figure out the best way to make this look. So we decided to go with the RGB coloring. So as you notice, the old one doesn't have it, but the new one does. So it's a quick indicator to let you know these heroes can use any class card. Solar, light, dark, a glacier, just name any class that we come out with, these characters can use. And if you notice down here at the bottom corners where their icon is, it's now going to be with a little emblem around it, and the emblem is going to be colored. So in this case it's going to be a RGB rainbow color to let you know that they pretty much use any class. That's how our heroes are going to be signified, okay? And even in the V-trigger modes, they're going to be the same way. That class will be placed on there with the actual RGB on it. So let's quickly go ahead and talk about some of the weapons, some of the item. Yeah, I know that B trigger though.
That
hold on.
bro.
Oh man, that's the reason why people come to Vanquishers TCG. That B trigger, man. That's what makes our game devastating upon other games. Let me go ahead and get off that B trigger for a little bit though. All right, so real quick, we're gonna go ahead and talk about our item cards. So as you notice immediately, let me go ahead and place this item card off to the other item card that was the older item card. So let me place that off to the right. Okay. So our old item card, thank you, Jose. So the old item card, as you can see here, where it said item, was actually written at the top of where it said weapon, melee weapon. Obviously, that's what the item is. So we signified it at the top left corner and put it in a color coding system to obviously know that if it's green, it's an item. It's an item card. And then it identifies what it is immediately. It made it easier for some people to be like, oh, boom, immediately when you draw the card, you knew what it was. So that's the major change that we did for those item cards. So every item card, like a hero item card, whereas you notice where this one says hero item, this one here at the top will have the gold hero badge to let you know this belongs to a hero specific. And then that gold information will be written now in gold. Saigon, to let you know that this hero item belongs to Saigon. And then of course it being an item is an item card. So the old way that we had it with the old one that's actually right here on this right side did not have it. It was a bit confusing, and we understood that. We were hearing you guys what you were saying, which made a lot of sense. So we decided to go ahead and put the tabs, color code it a little bit, and make it a little bit more easier for the eye to notice, and then just be able to go with it that way. So that's essentially the change that we made onto the actual cards now. So we added color tabs. Let's go into some of the weaponry. So the weaponry cards, so the energy mods and power-ups, such as ammunition, anything that's a power-up card, will have a blue tab on it. So these here are considered our power-ups. So in pre-existing, if we went ahead and went into this card here, which will be our mini Phoenix, which you notice at the top right corner, wouldn't have the tab, right? So over here on the actual demoed, we have the power-up tab, which will be blue. So all of our power-up tabs will be iconed blue. And it will let you guys know whether if you have a power-up or not. So in this case here, you'll notice that these two cards have a power-up plus an energy class. You see the two differences. So over here we'll have solar, and then over here we'll have dark. So it is a power-up, but it's a dark power-up. Once you have equipped this to a weaponry, now that weaponry will dish out dark damage or solar damage. So in this example over here, in this mod that was actually done for the Crimson Rifle, he'll be dealing solar damage because that attachment's on there, which is important for the advanced play mode, because in advanced play, that's when you either determine the enemy's weakness. If they're weak against solar, you're going to multiply the critical energy shield damage. So it's very important to have these type of indicators. So we'll go ahead and break these on down and push these off to the side. So next topic we want to go ahead and touch on are going to be our abilities. So if you notice our abilities, which we have pretty much, these cards are, let's see if I can get them lined up to the predecessors. There we go. Beautiful. So the major differences on these changes, again, will be the ability tab. These will be in a purplish pink. Do we want to say pink? A neon pink?
Neon pink.
Color royalty is purple.
Royalty.
That's that.
Purplish pink. Now it's not quite purple like the dark class, so you'll obviously be able to signify the purple from dark. So this is the difference between the purple and the, actually it's not that off. It's not by much, but it'll at least say it too. It'll let you know.
Yeah.
It'll definitely let you know. So it is a pinkish purple, and again we're on the PC, so the computer can kind of colors, it could be a little bit off. So but that's how we're signifying our cards now. So let us know what you guys think, man. We sat back and we really brainstormed a lot of these cards. We were figuring out solutions for it, and we feel like this here was probably one of the best solutions for us to put together to help identify quick identifiers for our cards. And then of course the ability classes, and then of course the class cards. So these here are actual class cards. Once again, a power up, which this one's tech. We'll have a power-up tech to let you know it's tech. Solar, which will have the badge for solar, where the old ones did not have that indicators. Even though it had the solar icons and the actual icons at the bottom left corners, these ones did not have it. So now they'll have the Glacier power-up. You'll know it's a Glacier classed power-up because it'll have a Glacier tab. Vice versa, our abilities. You'll know that this is a tech ability, that you'll need your tech class to be able to use these tech abilities and tech grenade. Hence that they all have the tech class. What do you think about that, Jose? How uniform does that look? Looks pretty
too
good,
clean.
right?
It's too clean. It's too clean. I mean, I like it.
It looks good. So a lot of the changes came from you guys and your suggestions, and the more you give us feedback, the better we can make this game. The much better we can make this game. And the changes on all these cards, such as this one here being solar. So let me go ahead and pull this down. Solar is Jose's favorite character class, by the way.
Fuego.
So, nope, we don't talk about that, though. We don't talk about that. So solar, of course, once again, will have the solar badge, even though it's an ability, which the pink will identify that this is an ability card, but it's a solar ability card. So you'll require the power-up solar power-up. So do we have any questions? I know it's a lot of information to absorb on the stream. We were just so excited to have to show you guys the changes and the new implementations that we put in the identifiers we decided to add on to these cards. When we do the live beta testing and when we do the actual digital beta testing, this will be the new update that will already be applied on the new cards. So it should help you guys be able to identify what's an ability, what is a power up, and what is an item card, which we did this to help you guys out, especially during the beta test, to quickly identify what you need to identify. So that's why we wanted to kind of review this with you guys, so that way when we do set up the beta testing, the live beta testing with you guys, we'll already have it ready for you guys and pulled out. Which either way, regardless, when beta testing with the developers, we're gonna be coaching you guys how to play the game, vice versa, taking feedback at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these cards and
Yeah, flip them over because they seeing some stuff.
Yeah, they're seeing too much stuff.
Y'all seeing a whole lot of stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and group some of these cards up and pull them off to the sides.
But definitely what Charlie's showing you guys and going over this information, this segues us into the next part. But this is basically us wanting to make sure you guys know exactly what indicators to look for, basically, so you can see, okay, this is what this is, and you know where you're putting it. So if you're trying to figure out how many of what ability and this and that and the third that you're using, you can be a little bit more organized with your cards. And with that being said, we also did update our quick rules card as well.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and quickly touch on that. Our quick rules, which we were playing the advanced modes, and I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to see advanced mode gameplay. I promise you guys we'll get together. We're going to set an advanced mode gameplay together when we get the opportunity. But we had a couple of comments on some people that did view some of the gameplays that we were doing off the state of the game. And they gave a couple of suggestions, which were some of the conditions. But let me go ahead and get into this real quick. So the quick rules, and for those that have been watching us, know that we had a quick rule card that will be included with your starter deck, and you'll always be able to carry it with you. So we decided to go ahead and add the condition system on the quick rules card as well. So the way we decided on our actual card is to implement those icons. So here at the bottom, we have the burn stacks. Right? So obviously you can be burned up to 4 times. Receive the damage within the 4 times. So in that turn, you literally with a solar class can get burned by an ability, by the weapons, by his signature ability, and stack all these burns. At the beginning of your turn, that'll then be 1 critical energy shield damage, solar critical energy shield damage. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna also include an additional cube to the setup. So it's going to be a yellow cube. The yellow cube you'll be able to utilize to identify where you are. So if you have gotten burnt 1 time, then they hit you again, you got burnt 2 more times within that turn. That'll leave you at 3 burns. You'll be able to keep track of the indicator there. If an opponent glaciered and froze you on your turn, that's how you know you've been frozen. If you have been shocked or even been glitched, that's how you know you're glitched.
Right. Yeah.
And I would say that curse ability right there, that's a scary ability. Scary condition.
Hey, Jason's a cursor.
Right now. All right. And now just getting into the next part of the discussion, just wanted to go over a few things because last week we discussed with everybody that we were going ahead and we were seeing multiple vendors and talking to different companies and just seeing like different ways we can go out into the community and interact and engage them. And with that being said, the other part of that is our presentation and how we go into these situations. Basically, at this time, we're hand making displays for the actual test playing in the community we're going to be doing, which soon we'll probably have some video of that and showing you guys behind the scenes of us actually doing that. And then we're also looking into like cardboard cutouts, we're looking into flyers, we're looking into all those different things that you could possibly see as a display function to show and give our image out to the community. Right now there's a lot of hands-on that we're doing with making the main display, because we're actually doing like a hanging rack TV, and this isn't new to us. Like we've done trade shows and we've done different type of marketing stances and stuff like that. So right now we're creating from scratch a display custom for when we go out in the community and meet with people and actually show them the game, so they have something to look at, something to interact with, basically something that shows them what they're going to be presented when they're meeting with us. So like if I'm meeting with you and some other people are waiting to speak to us or wanting to talk to one of our members, they basically can go to that and get some information, see kind of what we have and what we're presenting for the community. But I just want to throw out there, there's probably going to be QR codes for people to scan things and also get access and see these things. If there's any suggestions anybody out there is like used to, like something that they know that they like when they go to a community event and see promoting wise or what they like, let us know. Go to our Discord. You can throw a message in there. You can email us at the register at the website and just let us know what kind of displays that you guys would like or not like, or what you think is, oh, that's just kind of, too far this way, or not enough the other way. Yeah, definitely. And just talking about, the imagery and everything that's coming together right now for Saigon, that goes back to like heroes. Like our universe is full of heroes that you're going to build up, you're going to gear up, you're going to battle with. And with that being said, there's some differentials on those heroes. So we have vanquishers, which is what Saigon is. And then we have what's called order members as another group of heroes in our universe. And with that being said, vanquishers have the ability to use any class in the advanced, but you also have the orders who are more specific based into different elements. So when you look at it, you're going through all the different, ideas and strategies and things like that. You could fall in love with one of these elements and be like, I really like the stat breakdowns. I really like the way this can combine with these different strategies that I built around these abilities and weapons and things of that nature. So when we go into this and we're talking about our vanquishers, the playing field really is not that far off between them, because you can say, oh, they can use any class, but that also can be a double-edged sword, because if I'm fighting somebody and I try to base it off their class, and then they go ahead and they have a strategy built around you pick the wrong class basically to fight me with, it goes back and forth. Vanquishers just become more of a universal kind of movement for you, but they can't change the game as you might think, in the sense of breaking the strategy that you might have already built with your order members.
Yeah.
And the order members are built across the board.
To the class. Right.
Yeah. So definitely when you're going through and you're making your strategy, and you might like the way a certain weapon or grenade or hero item works for this specific order member, and you could decimate any vanquisher with that, because I promise you it's been done in both modes, standard mode and in advanced mode.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely a lot of fun in the sense of like you have the custom, you can customize your character to your liking. And that is the best part of this whole thing, because your character is basically, I always picture it like when you're playing like a game where it's like a 1v1 game, and you go in, you pick your character, and your combos on your gamepad, with your A, B, X, Y, whatever you might use. Basically, your combos to do your attack, and that's basically what we're building with these characters, to be customized to the point where exactly when you get these cards in your hand, bam, I'm going at them. Whether you're sniping, whether you're SMGing, whether you're using a dagger, a sword, or brass knuckles, whatever it might be, because this universe doesn't stop. Definitely, this is a coming of age kind of story too, with this part of the breakdown of everything that we're presenting right now. Definitely, you're gonna get to learn a process that probably hasn't taken place in this whole universe in a long time. So it's really an eye opener on how vanquishers become and grow and things of that nature.
The final topic we're gonna jump into. We are starting to structure a budget, and we're trying to get things together for our illustrator. And we've noticed that we have a shrinkage of the direction we're going to go to. On
it's cold outside.
So we have kind of a shortage on some weaponry. And we've been sitting back in development and under, the R&D and balancing the game out and the whole nine. We need to add new weapons to the game. So we're not newer types, but newer weapons. So we're going to add more pistols, more SMGs, more auto rifles, more sniper rifles to the actual game. And we plan on doing it like pretty soon.
What I call that is adding more strategy to the game.
Exactly.
More strategy. So with that being said, we're reaching out to the actual community. If you guys want to give some input on titling names, a gun that you would think would be a cool name for a gun, maybe even a cool concept, we'll put those things together. So here in front of you guys on the actual screen, I'm going to go ahead and put together a couple of these layouts, which as you guys can see are blank cards with illustrations, weapons. We have the guns there, but we have no stats. Except the actual range stats on some of them, but that's kind of irrelevant right now in the current card game. We're planning on changing these stats and making new weapons. We would love for the community to go on ahead and give us some input, man. What they would think a good gun would be like, something that would be kind of cool within the universe. How would they see a weapon play out? And we'll go ahead and take a lot of these ideas and convert them into these weaponries. We need, how many guns do we need, Jason?
Oh, all together right now, man, that's you calling me out shot, because that's what I was looking for a second ago.
Yeah.
But basically, we need 4 more sniper rifles. We need about 6 more auto rifles, 10 pistols, and I think it's 8 SMG basically names and ideas and things like that for the weapons.
Yeah, I mean, we decided, you know what? We could sit back and come up with these things, or we can have the community help us, man. You know, the community that is probably interested in doing this. And these are statting for weaponry more for when we release the game rather than beta testing. Now, if we can get them out quick enough, we'll put them in the beta testing fields to allow these cards to actually render into the beta tests and have some people to be able to utilize them during the beta phases. But the goal is that we plan on official release date, putting out a good abundance of guns, pistols, sidearms, auto rifles. We want to have a good abundance of weaponry that work very well and that we can balance out, and have Brandon do a lot of the game balancing to verify that the stats make sense and how they operate. But I know a lot of it's kind of newer for you guys that have yet to even beta tested the game to actually give input. But as far as names, man, something as simple as a name, a cool title, you know what I'm saying, something that may catch your eye. If you heard that name of a gun, that would be something you would love to have collected or got the gun for. So these are kind of the things we're going to go ahead and spread out. And we got a lot more insights we plan on reaching out to you guys in the community. So Justin, Super Justin, appreciate your subscription. You can actually join the community and go ahead and give us feedback, man. Hopefully you have registered to our website. That way you can get into the beta testing. And again, for those that do not have the tabletop simulator, we are working ways to be able to get you guys to experience the gameplay digitally. For those that can't reach out to us here in Tampa, Florida, we're gonna find the ways to reach out to you guys.
And just to say is just keep watching out for those emails, because eventually we'll have like either a community like a forum or something that you could just enter in your suggestions.
Yeah, don't hesitate to ask for suggestions. If a forum within our own website for our own communities to discuss within the community is needed, we will get it created. I know a guy that can actually build it for us.
He knows a guy.
I know a guy.
What guy?
He knows a guy.
What guy are you talking about?
Yeah, definitely go on social media, like us, subscribe, follow, do all that jazz. Make sure that you go to our Discord, add in there. You can communicate directly with developers at that platform. We also have the website where we need everyone to register. If you register and put your information, you also can click into signing up for beta testing with us, with the developer. You can yell at me if you want. I might, cry a little bit, but you can talk to me. You can go through the whole thing. You can definitely communicate with us directly and give us feedback in real time, and we will definitely have that on play. And like Charlie said, let's make this a thing. You go ahead and give us some ideas of different weaponry names, even if it's an item or just an idea or something that you'd like to see. Definitely all those different platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all those things can give us that information, and we'll definitely take it in and we'll put it into the ideas and the different things we're building right now for the launch of the game.
Absolutely. And we don't expect for you guys to understand all the back end R&D we're doing, but we will definitely take every suggestion for consideration and see how we can incorporate that into our actual game. Like I said, again, this game is going to be multi-platformed, cross-universe craziness that we got going on, but as long as none of the parameters of how the guns work and any of the suggestions, if it fits and it can work cross multiple platforms, we'll be more than happy to go ahead and take that up into consideration. You guys make the games better. All right, so we would always want your guys' suggestions and feedback. It's very important for us to continue to be able to do what we do on our end. Want to go ahead and also let you guys know that on our website, we also have a merch store. Jason actually did a small little tweet on Instagram and I believe on Facebook as well. He actually ordered through our merch store, got a product in. opened it up live for you guys and took a look at the quality and the product. You guys can feel free to go ahead and visit our merch store. All the money goes 100% back into this project. As you guys know, and especially the people that have been following us, we have been paying this entire project out of pocket and out of our personal time. We're regular old Joes that have regular old jobs, work a 9 to 5, come home and have a passion for what we do and love this game and love what we do. Again, we do appreciate all your guys' support. We will definitely have the highlights of the entire stream posted on YouTube within the next couple of days or so. For those that did not get an opportunity to see it, can watch it afterwards. Give us a thumbs up. If any questions that we have not answered, you can feel free to leave a comment behind on the videos. We'll be more than happy to address it offline. Again, Jason's monitoring our Discord pretty much 24/7. Send a message and he'll try to get back to you as quickly as he can.
Oh.
UND.
What?
We got some old school heads in there. Some old school peoples in there.
Hey, yo, UND. Okay. I think we might make that a weapon. We don't even know. Acronym it as UND. That might be a recommendation. I could be wrong. I mean, we appreciate that, man. Yo, hey, whoever sent that out gave me a flashback, man, of good times. Good times. Really good times.
Oh, man.
Oh, Maz Millie. Of course it'll be Maz Millie. We appreciate your support, man. But again, like always, man, for everyone that's always monitoring our stream, for last stream, y'all got to see an exclusive cyber opening video of our actual game. So we're going to be trying to finalizing that this week, so that way we can try to put it out for you guys to take a quick look at for our marketing gig. But we really do appreciate all you guys' support, everyone that tunes in every single week, that's giving us love and feedback. You're only making this game so much better, and you're allowing us to evolve every single day. So again, visit our website, register if you have not. You're going to get access to exclusive content through our website.
Listen, guys.
So
we could be
releasing.
We could be.
No,
we're not. We could be. We're going to be.
We're going to be.
Some new characters is gonna get revealed.
Okay.
And y'all ain't even ready. Y'all ain't even ready, but some new characters gonna get revealed.
All right.
Go ahead,
so
John.
It's gonna probably be. Oh, how about you guys guess? What is it gonna be? A new conjurer? Is it gonna be a new sentinel? Is it gonna be a new assassin? Y'all might have seen one sentinel so far. So let's see. You guys just be ready. We got some stuff on the way to reveal some more stuff for you guys to see. Maybe some new gameplays or some new characters. You never know.
Right. Might even come out in the time of beta testing. You never know. So you guys already seen conjurers. You guys have already seen assassins. I don't know. But again, you guys got to tune in, man. Get access to the exclusive content, man. Come check us out. Make sure that you guys are following us on all of our social media. Make sure you click to smash that like, love, heart, thumbs up. What are these other icons on the screen?
The bell icon, baby. Get all the notifications.
Get them all, man. Like us on every social media, man. Follow us. Let the communities know. Vanquishers is coming, man. We're coming for all the card game industries. We're going to go ahead and try to take them out. I lied. We're going to take them out.
We're going to take them out.
As a community group, man, we really appreciate everybody. And Vanquishers.
Hold on. Breaking news.
Whoa. Breaking news.
Killed the iconic fade out. All right, go ahead.
Vanquishers out.
Oh, no.
Had to take it.
All right, guys. Deuces.
Peace out.